Alrighty. When I was at Southern University back in January 2019, I was placed on the task to do a devotional. And not any devotional because it was a business class, is that we had to find a Bible text that would go with us to remember that the Bible tells us how to do our business. So, let me tell you the story or verse that I chose is Ecclesiastes 9 verse 10. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. Because in the realm of the dead, where you are going, there's neither working, nor planning, nor knowledge, nor wisdom. Let that sink in for just a quick second and think about it. Think about the verse. And it tells us that whatever we do here on earth, right, is one of the biggest things that we have to do because we're only here for one time. If you are a Christian, we're only here for one time. Because whatever you bring to your grave, there's nothing. Because you can't do anything without it. Because once you die, there's nothing else happening for you until Jesus Christ comes. So, I chose this verse because it had a specialty of telling us what to do with our business or whatever we do. Whatever we do is we do it to the 100% that we can bring it up to. And to do that, we have to work hard. Hard work leads to success in a business. If you don't work hard, then your business might go down. But sometimes when we work hard, we fail. And the big question is, did we do it with all our might? Think about it. Think about it. If we didn't do things to all of the might, how can you get another job? How can you get clients and people to trust you if they believe that you are working your hardest? I work in the film industry. Once in a while, this year I am taking a break year. People used to hire me all the time because they knew I would be the first person to show up and the last person to leave. And the big thing is, was that me working hard? Yes or no? Well, a hard worker can be different in various matters and ways. If you hold your head high and push things that you cannot do and you complete it, that's you doing it all the way to the max of your potential. This memory verse was told to me on August of 2015 from my film professor, Professor Nicholas Lavanos. And he told us to know the first part of the verse. Whatever your hand finds to do it with all your might. And it stuck with me. Anytime I did any work for any client, I pushed and pushed and pushed to see if my client would love my work. And every time I did work, I was disappointed with it. 100% disappointed with it. Because I thought I can always do better. And doing better is a various way of me coping with me trying to be the better person. Someone asked me who my biggest role model is in, let's see, July 2017. My biggest role model. And I told that person, whoever I'm going to be in the next 5 years. Because the person you're trying to chase shouldn't be anyone else that's not you. It should be yourself. Quotes the verse. Whatever your hand finds to do with all your might. I'm trying to hunt myself down every single day. Because tomorrow I'm going to be better. Any project I'm going to do better. So, let me ask something for yourself. If you're trying to do that, how are you going to be better tomorrow? How are you going to do things with all your might tomorrow? Tomorrow is another struggle. Because every day is another struggle. Every day's problems. The next problem is going to be different and very difficult than the day before. So what do you have to do? You have to get stronger. You have to pray and get stronger and pray for guidance of God to help you do things with all of your might. Kind of like very concerning that I'm awake in the middle of midnight trying to take this thing out of my head because I was just eating food and I just had the memory of whatever your head finds to do, do it all your might. And I was like, do I stop and wait and think about this? Or do I make a video about this? About me rambling in the middle of my living room as my parents sleep upstairs. Because he's telling me to tell you this tonight, this night, or this day, wherever I post this is. You have to think about what you're bringing to the table. Are you going to remind yourself about doing all of these things where you were sleeping for many days? No. You're going to remember the things that you worked hard on or did to prosper a relationship, because everything is important until you die. When you look back at your life here on earth, if you go to heaven, are you going to tell yourself, I did such a great job? Or you're going to be like, oh, I could have done better, or I couldn't have done better, or I couldn't have done better. But then if you see yourself growing every single day of your life, how you would think about the things that you can do in your future. The person that you are chasing, which isn't anybody else in the world, which is you. You're chasing yourself with the guidance of God for you to be that better person. And go right ahead and do it. So, I'm no preacher. I can't go on rambling like this for 30 minutes and just reminding yourself about all the great things you will do in the future. But I can give you this. Whatever your hand wants to do it with all your might, because tomorrow is not promised to you. Tomorrow is the better you, where you could be better by God's grace. Anyways, just exploding that whole topic out of here. I hope you learned something. Your time is valuable. I said this in a past video where the most valuable thing is your time. So if you're not doing things to the greatest of your might today, then your time is wasted. You can never get that back. You can never get it back because you have a limited time here. Use it wisely. Do the things that you need to do before leaving this earth. Because in the realm of the dead, there's nothing you can do.